Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ready. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Mason. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Begins with a run, and it's Hall. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Travis. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Travis. That one into the hands of Turner. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Now Travis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go.
Throwing is Travis. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Travis. He's going to, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. The end zone, it's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's got room to the 45. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 31-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 39 yards. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. Breece Hall. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Travis. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
21, Jets 14.
Second and 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give. Here's Hall. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. Travis to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Throwing is Travis. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Travis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Take go.
To throw is Travis. A hit, and he has lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Love to throw it on first down. Quick throw, taken in. Whoa! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Love. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Let's go.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Next to score, Packers 28, Jets 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Travis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Travis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Travis now to throw here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Travis. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
That's good for the Jets.
Ready. Ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Travis. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Got it. Ready. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get up.
2nd down. Travis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 17.
Slot man in motion left.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play, prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They give to Hall. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Tiger.
He'll go again with Hall. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready, set. Reload. Reload. Set up.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And this is a good run. He gets back down to about the 6-yard line. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. give, it's Hall. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Buffalo 18! Mustang 19! Dragon 60! Lion!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
Here we go, set. Go.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go! Cup 19! Cup 19! Trap 60! Trap 60! Check go!
A 1st down throw for Travis. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get about 5.
Set! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
Another run here with Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Hunt.
Here's Travis. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, set. '70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Travis going to throw for it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jets. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The offense staying put. They will go for two.
Let's
The
go.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Travis. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check, check. Check. Check.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
10 to 11. 10 to 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Slot receiver headed right.
Go.
A 2nd down throw for Love. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Travis now on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Sauce Gardner as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Love. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19.
On first down, it's Travis to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Dragon 60. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
On the ready.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Come on. Set. 19 Lion. Check go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Travis to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw it on first down. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Jets will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They motion the slot man left. Throwing is Love. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Packers 63, Jets 49.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down.
60 Maverick. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Set, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Packers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
In motion now is White. On 1st and 10, here's Love. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that